Hey guys, my name is Kazan and I'll show you how I usually draw a face. And there are a million ways to do it. My style is a bit more cartoony since I'm a comic artist and this is just the way I draw faces. If you're trying to do a bit more realistic drawing, this is still a good place to start. So please subscribe to my channel, I will be making more videos. You choose what I should do in my next video, so let me know in the comments. Let's go. Let me show you how I usually start. You start by drawing a circle. After that, you add a chin. Like this. Just a few lines. And just to help ourselves a bit, we draw a line down the center. And somewhere here. That will be to help place the eyes. After that, I add a nose. I add a mouth. And I add the eyes. I try to add the eyes on the horizontal line where it kinda looks the best to me. And after placing the eyes, I choose to place the ears somewhere here on the horizontal line. I usually add them a bit further down than where the eyes are. And there we have our face. We can just remove these lines now. They're not gonna help us anymore. But I do think it's pretty simple. So that's how I do a front-facing face. So let's try and do one more. It's important to know that you can play around with shapes when you do a face. Let's try a bit more wider face. You see we did a wide circle, more wide chin. Like this, still just a few lines. Let's add our helping lines here. And let's do a bit more wider nose. There we go. And let's do some bigger ears this time. Big eyes. And let's do a small mouth. So I hope you get the point. It's all about how you play around with shapes. Try a few simple variations, then you can start adding eyebrows and stuff and details. One of the more tricky parts could be to add hair. Let's just do some crazy wild hair. You see, just a few lines, no more. And you have yourself a nice wig. Just go crazy. Just play around with shapes. And if you don't like the result, just try again. You could try and do a more short haircut. I usually try to add the hairline somewhere here. And of course it's still in the center, according to the line we had to help us just before. But there you go. So let's just do a recap, so we don't forget. To begin with, you start with a circle. You add the chin, just a few lines. You add some lines to help you. Whoops. We add a nose and a mouth. We add the eyes somewhere on the horizontal line. And in the end we throw in some hair. Just throw it all around. There we go, nice short hair. There's another thing though. These were two guys we made. I usually draw a bit differently when I draw girls. I use the same approach though, so let's try that. Just like before, we start out with a circle. We add the chin. When I draw girls, I usually do a bit more softer chin line. You can see here it's more hard edges on the guys. So that's usually how I do this. Let's find the center of the face somewhere here. Let's do the horizontal line for the eyes. Should be here somewhere. And we can add a small nose. And as you see, the nose is just 2 lines. Let's get rid of this. For the mouth, I do a bit more lips when we are drawing girls. But don't worry about the details, it's not important how you do it right now. It's more if you can place the eyes, nose and mouth accordingly. So let's put the eyes. I add a bit more thicker lines here on the edges of the eyes. And of course, you can't have a cartoony girl without big eyelashes. Let's place the ears. I usually do a bit smaller ears on girls. And again, let's just grab the eraser. Let's get rid of this. Don't need that anymore. Let's just finish the eyes. As you see, the eyes look a bit differently on the girl when you compare to the guys. And again, let's try and play around with the hair. You can do whatever you feel like. Just add some shapes, make it flow a bit. There is a million ways to do hair. And of course I might cover that in a future video. So, there we go. I hope this helped you a bit to get you on track. Of course, this is just my way of doing it, but I think it's a good approach. I use it every time that I do a front-facing face. So please don't forget to subscribe. I will be doing more videos. You choose what I should do next time, so please comment below. See you there.